we're in an umbrella, and yeah, not the way you would have thought I'd start the video, but we've been absolutely bummed by the rain. On the way back from school, the the stream I usually cross with just a couple of rocks and stuff like that. It takes about 15 minutes off my walk usually. If I just do a couple of stepping stones, and then it's calm. The rocks didn't exist. The stream had widened by about a foot on each side, and probably about another foot deep as well. It was absolutely insane because it's just been raining a fair bit recently. It was just absolutely mad. So I just grabbed a log that was on the floor of the wood and went a little further downstream and tossed it over the stream, and then me and my mate went across on that. But yeah, that was not something, not very typical of a normal walk home, let's just say that. But yeah, we're on our way to the gym now and just kind of trying to hold this umbrella in place, because I mean, you can't really hear it because you're sheltered, but the wind is just flipping mad when you're in an open field. But yeah, so I'll see you in there with warm-ups and stuff like that, and then get cracking on the full day of eating. Yo, that has to be the fastest leg day I've ever done in my life. Genuinely, I did exactly the same as I did like in all my other leg days, but with just one. I mean, like, even when I've worked out alone, it hasn't been as quick as this. But I was lucky, I just came in after like walking through that absolute shitstorm of wind and rain, and that got my heart rate up like crazy, trying to like hold up this fuck ass umbrella, which like there's one peg thing broken, and like walking. So yeah, I came to the gym absolutely fucking annoyed as hell about that. Sorry for the language, by the way. I know I've just dropped like 5 F-bombs. And I was like, I was like, let's just get this set of 5 done, because I'm already behind. Like Eric, the guy I was training with today, my gym bro, he was like he was like on his like second set or something by the time I'd hit the rack, and I was just like trying to get shit done as fast as I could, and that genuinely just accelerated shit so much more. So yeah, it got like they've done in about an hour and 20 today, which is unbelievable. Obviously when it comes to like this, we're not going for like record times. Like it's I don't want to just completely deplete myself by going like set after set after set, if you know what I mean, but doing it quickly definitely does keep your heart rate up and keeps it going. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. But yeah, it was absolutely banging workout. Okay, we just popped to Tesco on the way home now, and I've got 360 calories of pork salami. It's about 26 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, and 28 grams of protein. So that's pretty good. And then I've also got, hang on a minute, and then also got this baguette on reduced, which was 102 grams of carbs, 19 grams of protein, and 520 calories. So pretty good actually. Got myself a bit of a deal there. But yeah, we're gonna eat those and try and fill in the macros for the day. I'm at about 2/3 of my protein goal, a third of my carb goal, and half of my carb goal, and at about half of my calorie goal. So once we go home after we've ate these, we need to eat up again, and then I'm gonna hop in the warm bath for a little bit of to reduce a bit of sauna inflammation, and then I'll show you guys the meals and everything. So I'll see you guys later. Guys, I lost the fuck ass salami. I don't know where it's gone. I dropped it when I was recording. I need to go and find it. We're on a mission for pork salami. If anyone sees it, call this number. No, I'm joking. Yeah, fuck. Sorry about the wind, by the way. The audio quality is ass because of it. I haven't got a muffler or anything, so it's kind of shite. But yeah, we're looking for salami. Fuck. I just had to walk back like a solid 200 meters for this shit. I swear to God, if it's in the river, I'm actually gonna crash out. I was looking forward to that, I can't lie. Oh my God. If it isn't my beloved pork salami. Lucky it's still packaged. All good. See you later. Look at back rooms. Oh my God. Baguette trying to kill me, bro. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Look at these back rooms are path. This shit goes on for ages. Like, this is only like the first half of it. Pretty cool. I love walking along this path at like night because the sky is like orange in that direction. So I think that's north or northeast, and that's the direction of I think Chester Street and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure, but anyways, makes something like sense. It's a lot of light pollution anyways. I just this big orange hue across the sky. Obviously, it's not a good thing. Light pollution is not a good thing, but it creates a cool effect because it reflects on like the the water on the ground of the path, and it's just really ambient. So yeah, I just thought I'd chat with you guys. See you later. Right, we're midway through hill sprints. I've got 5 more left to do, which is doing basically about 20 meters, and then 10 sets of that, so 2 minutes rest per set, just max exertion up the hill behind me, and yeah, it's really fucking steep. Also, I don't have boots anymore. I stopped doing rugby or football ages ago, so I don't have boots. I'm literally doing this in trainers when it's like muddy and shit. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the arse, but oh well, we're getting it done, and then after this we're gonna ice bath and then have some nice breakfast, so I'll see you in a bit. You know, I was just thinking in the warm shower how it would be really nice to have a really nice warm bath because all my sweat's evaporated, right? Anyways, what was I saying?
Shit, freezing. You know, I low-key enjoy like this kind of vlog though, because I get a little bit more freedom to be a bit more of a person, if you know what I mean, rather than being like locked in the machine all the time, going for like a single. I haven't got like that sort of like impending doom on me that I've got to hit like a single later that day. I can actually like talk and like be like quite sociable, if you know what I mean. So that's why I quite enjoy the start of my block and like just the concept of training, because I get to be quite lively, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Oh yeah, full day of eating starting. We have got a chocolate flavoured protein shake. So it's got 20 grams of protein and about there's no mathsing with me, 15 grams of carbs, and then about 200 calories, so that's quite good. I'm just gonna chose this as the first meal of the day because it's just really easy to get down me. It's got a little bit of sugar in it, and it's better than like pummeling down like flipping eggs in the morning. It's just not pleasant at all. So yeah, first thing to eat, and so yeah, I'm gonna get cracking. Oh yeah, I also completely forgot to mention, got, 3 bananas. I don't know about that. There's an absolute genetic mutant on the end of this one. I mean, obviously still perfectly fine to eat, but I don't know what on earth happened to it. But yeah, we've got technically 2 large bananas instead of 3 weirdly medium bananas. I don't know how that works, but yeah, anyways, we'll get cracking with those as well. I just forgot to mention them, that's all. Time to get this absolute monstrosity of a pasta bag out. How heavy is this whole thing? It's like, oh yeah, 3 kg, I've made my way through about one of these, or 1.5 of these, because there was another one before this, in about a couple of weeks. It's pretty shocking, but pasta's such an easy, tasty form of carbs, and it's cheap. Like, it's literally, like, probably couldn't get much better than pasta when it comes to carbs. I mean, rice, yes, you can shovel it down, but it's a bit bloating. So yeah, we're gonna weigh out 250 grams of pasta and then get cooking. Okay, so for my last block, I wasn't tracking macros. Well, for a very small amount of time I was, but I've just not tracked macros really. And I just poured out what I thought was 200 grams of pasta. It turns out to be 300. So we've been downing an extra like 70 grams of carbs, 10 grams of protein. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're on a bulk, so it's like it's calm. But it's just funny because I've been downing heinous amounts of pasta for the last month and I didn't even realize. But yeah, that's 300 grams of pasta. So that's 210 grams of carbs, about 30 grams of protein, and oh god, I think about 1,200 calories, maybe a little bit less than 1,200 because it's like 370, 380 or 360 or something like that per 100 grams. So yeah, so something along the lines of that. I'll figure it out on a calculator and then I'll get back to you. But yeah, we're gonna cook this and then add some tomato sauce, cheese, and salt and pepper, obviously, for seasoning, stuff like that. But yeah, should be good. And I'm basically just going to hop on the Xbox and down that as much as I can. So yeah, I'll see you later. No, it's 1,100 calories and 36 grams of protein, so I correct myself. 62 grams of cheese, 16 grams of protein. I'm going to add this to this. It's also, wait, hold up. How many calories? About 300 calories. So, some goodness. We're bulking up the pasta, and then we've also got tomato sauce to add, which is about like 100 calories, but that's mostly just for flavor, to be honest. The magic sauce. Okay, for this I low-key just guesstimate because like macro, like it's not very dense per 100 grams. So we did about 2/3 of this tub, 2/3 of this jar into the pan here. So we're gonna take 46. So that's 300 grams. So 46. What's that? About 150, 140 calories. So yeah, we just kind of like estimate this. And I mean, I'm honestly surprised how much like calories that's contributed and like how many macros that's contributed. I thought it'd literally just be like a gram or two of carbs and like gram or two of protein, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's quite cool. I'm still yet to salt and add the black pepper to the pan, but yeah, we'll get crack on that and then munch it up. Usually takes me about half an hour to eat actually, because it's quite a chunky meal. But and we're using a serving ball, which is quite funny. But yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah, I know I said I'd see you guys later, but I just added the salt and pepper, and while I was doing that, but yeah, I just realized sometimes this is 300 grams of cooked, well, this is 300 grams of uncooked pasta after it's been cooked, right? And that's about 2/3 of the pan level, or half the pan level. I used to have the pasta come all the way up to the top, and then you eat it out of a bowl like that. God knows how many calories and how many grams of carbs that would have been. That would have been insane. Probably like close to 300 grams of carbs and like 1,500 calories, something stupid like that. But yeah, I just clocked that. That was mad to me. We brought in the cutlery. Milk usually helps me down the last bit of my meal. I've got about a third, no, more like a quarter left. But yeah, we're gonna smash this. Okay, we just come back from the shops. Well, not back yet, obviously, but on our way back, and I got a 750 gram gammon shoulder, a 20% fat. Oh, for fuck's sake, my sock is stuck in a plant. Isn't that lovely? Fuck off, Bramble. Yeah, we got 500 gram packet of 20% pork mince and then some salami. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then there's this dude, and he said he was asking about soup kitchens in the area and if I knew any. And there was a one in the city centre called St. Nick's, and I was like, St. Nick's might do some. So then I looked it up, and a lot of them were closed, unfortunately. And so he said he hadn't eaten properly in a couple of days, and felt pretty bad knowing that I sort of had the opportunity to eat well, of course, with that stuff like the shoulder of gammon, but he didn't. So I got him a couple of things on reduced, and yeah, I didn't record any of it, and I'm not going to apologise for not recording it, because I've refilmed this a couple of times because I'm conscious of the way that I present this, because I don't want to come across as one of those YouTubers that are like, that sort of farm the homeless for views and go like, oh, we just fed like 50 homeless people, hoorah, and then they get like 1 million views. And then they use all that profit for themselves. So yeah, I did not want to do anything like that, but given the nature of a vlog, so I'm just delivering you to what happened in the day. But anyways, moving on from that, we also got some salami in this bag. Matter of fact, same salami as yesterday. However, this time we did not drop it. We managed to hold on to it. But yeah, I'm going to dig into it, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Probably when I've dug into 6 eggs and 375 grams of gammon. But yeah, the wind's picking up, so see you later. What are these? Yeah. I saw the forecast, it wasn't going to rain too much. Yeah. Guys, we've got a steam train. It's quite cool. I don't know if you can see the steam over in the distance. The carbs are still looking low, so we're back to pasta again. Yippee! Got another 300 grams of this and sit on some ice packs while it's cooking. I'll see you guys a bit later, because to be honest, I don't think you guys want to watch pasta cook twice. Okay, we've got the pasta and electrolytes. It's like this strawberry, and I can't forget the company name, but it has some glucose in it, so I'm gonna actually start buying these electrolytes instead of the Science and System or whatever the ones got, CIS, I don't know what they're called exactly, but yeah, because these ones have some carbs in them as well, so it's actually quite good for pre-workout. I'm not doing a workout, by the way. I was just saying that because I often take electrolytes pre-workout. But yeah, we got some pasta. Don't kill me, it is plain. I can't be bothered with sauce. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. There's not much sauce in, and I'd rather save that for a meal towards the end of the day later on in the week where I'm kind of full and I need some flavour to get it down me. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on eating this and then probably take a nap. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. You guys, check this. I'm top 5, I've got zone, and I'm in this cone on top of like 2 porta forts. Look, on top of like 3 porta forts, right? There's people sniping all around me. Don't know, oh, I didn't get zone. But I've got a launch pad right there, so I'll be calm. And then my loadout's pretty good as well, so. Alright, we're just working our way through this pasta here, and then we're gonna have gammon and eggs. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, we've got 250 grams of gammon on the hob, and we're just like grilling this, and then right at the very end we're going to pop 6 eggs in and fry them off as well. So I'll take this off the heat because there's not enough space in the pan right now, and then I'll put the 6 eggs in at the end, and then we enjoy. But yeah, and I'm not really showing you guys it, but I keep like wiping off the grease from time to time because it gets a lot, and I don't want to like be downing tons of fat all the time because it's obviously not very good for you. So yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. 250 grams of gammon, 6 eggs, and about 400 milliliters. Well, I lied, 500 milliliters of milk. Yeah, we'll get cracking eating this, and then we'll and then we've got one last meal, which is basically just bulgur wheat, and I'll track the protein on this, and then if the protein's down, then I'll have a can of tuna. Yo, absolute gold mine. I've just seen a Gavin Aiden video. I love his 5 tips videos. Oh my god, amazing. Love them, so much information. Right, and then we've got a Pana deadlift video right there. Yeah, you can see it. And then you go up, and we've got non-so training with Durans. Oh, absolute banger. I'm going to enjoy my next 2 meals. Yeah, it's really entertaining because Nonso's just chatting, Josh is doing absolutely fuck all, and then Durance is just like going on like a wise dude. I mean, obviously he's very experienced, like never gonna take that away from Durance, but it's, you know, it's just quite funny, like the dynamic between the 3 of them. It's really entertaining to watch. Right, okay, guys. It took me a while to eat that because it was quite salty, so I was just like drinking a lot of water with it. But it's now like 11 and I've got a session at like 9 tomorrow, so we're sort of just prioritizing sleep here. I'm at God, I'm at about 620 grams of carbs, 240 43 grams of protein from what I can remember, and then about 4,950 calories. So we're literally on the verge of our calorie goal, and just about missing our carb goal. Carb goal is about 1 to 200 100 grams of carbs away, so it's fine. It's fine. It's not going to kill me to miss carbs for a day, but yeah, we're just I've just got another glass of milk here just to try and get a little bit of carbs in before I go to bed. But yeah, we're just prioritizing sleep because I don't want to miss out on sleep just to get an extra 100 grams of carbs. It's just not worth it in terms of like recovery. So yeah, just trying to prioritize that essentially. And yeah, it's been quite an interesting experience, like recording my full day of eating for the first time, given that I've just started tracking my macros again, which is quite weird. But so I've just been kind of like learning how to do this, and I've made a table and notes and stuff like that. And if you guys want to copy, the table format is, so you basically just have all you have the columns across. You have 4 columns. You have food, carbs, protein, and calories. So hang on, it goes food, calories, carbs, protein, and then a total is in the bottom corner, and then your bottom row is your total. So you just keep adding that up as you go throughout the day, and then you get an idea of like what you're allowed to eat left in the day, or what you have to eat left in the day, depending on whether you're bulking or cutting or just maintaining, to be honest. Yeah, anyways, it's been, yeah, like I said, it's been quite the experience, and I'm going to down this glass of milk and then go to bed. Yeah, night guys.